Today, Tom Harper's journey continues. So young Tom has had a great start to his career at Manchester United, only 17 years of age. He's played 2 games so far, scored a goal, got a couple assists to his name, not bad. Won't be starting today, but just the fact of being a 17-year-old kid and he's got games so far, and he's looking to be given some games every so often. He's not going to be a starter, especially with Jamie Vardy in the team now. And, you know, you're going to see that as something daunting as a young player as well. There's Jamie Vardy, or you could take a look at the other way. This is one incredible striker I can look up to, and that's what exactly Tom is going to do. He's not going to be down that he's not starting every single game. Who in the right mind really is expecting a 17-year-old player to be starting a top Premier League team? Yeah, that wouldn't be realistic. And you see there another good result for the club. And just in comparison, there's 4 strikers at the club. Even Mason Greenwood could play striker. So he's still on the loan list, because if an opportunity arises for him to play regularly, like week in, week out, but could this be as good? Getting chances every few games, again, for a top Premier League team where you are making impact and showing other clubs, oh, this young boy, he could play at the Premier League, you know, top level, a team vying for a top 4 finish, maybe even for a Premier League title, and starting against Manchester City in a Manchester derby. Clearly, the manager has faith in him. In a crucial game like this, you waste some chances, you don't score, you lose the game. And not saying it could be season done, but you're so far off the pack then in terms of fighting for the title. So now getting into the match, it is an absolutely huge one here for Harper to make an impact, but also to get the result for the team. So here we go. Harper gets it to Van der Beek, who's also a very, very good player to the team and a lot more to grow in his career. Harper getting on the ball a lot, and look at that, just drilled that little through ball. It wasn't that little in the end, and created a great opportunity. You'll see he's really looking for those, to play a lot of passes, get involved. He's not, you know, at this young, he's not going to be at his heights of his finishing powers. Like, yeah, funnily enough, his shot power as well. Yeah, that's not going to be his best attributes, or they're not going to be as good as a lot of other forwards. He's going to get that as he progresses in his career. So here today, it's an incredibly tight one. Trying to get the breakthrough. He gets it again. Doing a little bit in this game, and again a great through ball. He's nice at those. He gets it back, plays it off, and Rashford's shot was blocked right away. But this is what I mean. He's making his impact. He's doing what he can. Harper, once more, doing the simple stuff well. What you got to do as a young boy coming in. You don't want to try too much and fail, or you could be out. So he plays it off to Mason Greenwood, who's young himself, and he was so cool there. He's the one to talk about. Tom Harper gets his assist, but Mason Greenwood, he is one to watch out for. Very, very dangerous, and he showed that there. He still had work to be done. It wasn't a tap-in, nothing like that. He still had a player to get around. If you see the replay there, which he did so well, just came across him. Yeah, just controlled that as well. Nice little finish, a finesse into the top left corner. Bruno had to get out of the way. There we go. Thank you very much. And yeah, that could be a partnership. That could be a partnership in the future. Though he is seen as a right midfielder at the moment, he would be trained as a striker. But that could be, a deadly partnership in the future. You just never know. But then, unfortunately, the defense doesn't hold up their side of the bargain and let it through. Quite easily. So maybe the manager, has something to address there in terms of the tactics or player signings, defensive signings. That could be a thing as well. Alderweireld was signed to the team, so they made some changes, and he's not playing today. They're still playing Maguire, so that might say a lot. But yeah, obviously you're not going to be able to start your best players every single game. So that match ended in a draw. I think Tom, he showed, yeah, he showed a good account of himself. He wasn't the worst player on the day, most definitely. He did his thing. Look at that. Acceleration's gone up, stamina. So he's playing well, even though those were just for 5 match completed. But yeah, that's what he's got to do right now. He's just got to get out there, what I said earlier. Just playing Premier League games, having your impact, getting you the expectations from the manager, the average match rating, the goals, ticking, getting all those things ticked off right there is lovely. Is lovely early days. As I said, this will attract attention from other managers and they'll speak volumes of what Tom is going to do in his career as a whole, as much as he plans to stay at United for a decent period, have some success. But yeah, it's really, really good for his career aspects at a young age. A lot of teams, a lot of clubs will be putting him on the shortlist and keeping Tom Harper in their minds. But with a game next up against West Ham United, the game has started now. 28 minutes through. There's been no goals yet. Harper tried a little bit of a skill. Like we're saying, maybe he's getting a bit of confidence, trying a bit. But he might get it back here. He might get it back. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. He's trying a bit. Playing with a bit more confidence, which I think the manager has really encouraged him. He noticed he was playing a simple passing game. He's like, you know, I know you're going to make some errors here or there, but you've got talent. And see, he showed it there. Create a great chance to score once more with just some stronger ability that will come with experience. He should be able to finish those chances as he becomes a better footballer as he grows older. But look at the quick passing, and he really starts to instigate that. That is for sure. Just trying to get past one more player, and I reckon he messed it up a little bit there. Not sure what he was going to try, but yeah, just the chances he is creating looks very, very exciting, combining with the big names at the club, and unfortunately did not have the strength there to beat Ogbonna. Really, the movement was excellent, but unfortunately there still has not been a breakthrough here. So Harper, he's moving around a little bit, gets it to Marcus Rashford, who plays it back. Harper, he could have played it off, but then he just had the confidence there to take it himself. And is that him being the captain already? He's been given the captain's armband already. Maybe that's with a substitution, but that's pretty funny to see. That's pretty funny to see. Near post, yeah, defender was always covering that. Harper could not get to the possession of the ball, but again, his pressing, his pressure looks absolutely amazing, and it's showcased there so many times. You can be just running at a defender, and then he just passes it off, but it pays off sometimes, and maybe it could lead to a winning goal. He goes down. It wasn't in the box. It was very close to it, but it wasn't even given as a foul, and unfortunately, it's looking like this is how the game is going to end unless he can show some late magic. He knows he needs to go quick. He can't go back. The whistle will be called. Can't go too far back right now. He's trying to find some space. Had to play it off there. Didn't want to waste it. That pass there wasn't the greatest. And that is going to be the game right there. Once more, impressive without a goal. United, as a team, they would be disappointed. And yeah, Tom, he's showing it there. He's showing it there. He's disappointed. He doesn't matter. Well, it's important to care about your individual performance. Like, he had a great shot on goal there. And see, as I said, he didn't have the correct, or not the correct, he just didn't have enough power in it to be the shot to have a bit more height to get in the top corner. And yeah, he'll definitely have that in the future. He's 69 overall now. Before we know it, he's going to be in his 70s, pushing to the mid 70s, and yeah, he's going to be starting to finish those chances before we know it. In a blink of an eye, yeah, he'll start tucking home those goals. So just contributing to the team, playing a lot of passes, having some good games is going to contribute to that. And Pogba's back. Unfortunately, Van der Beek did pick up an injury. He's going to be out for a little while. But after that performance, maybe it's understandable. With a goal not scored, that's an understandable reaction that they need to bring in Jamie Vardy, who is an excellent striker and of course gets on the score sheet with Greenwood as well. Excellent goal scorers in the team. That's the thing Manchester United have right now, options. But Harper is back in after that last game, resting Vardy. Of course, Vardy is an older striker as well. That's the advantage of Harper. How long is Vardy going to actually be at the club? So that's something to keep in mind, even though he's a new signing. But this game, will we struggle the same like in the West Ham match? We're going to find out, but it looks like early at home we have got a bit of space, and he gets it to Rashford. Rashford in all the space. Surely Marcus Rashford is going to finish, and he tucked that home. Absolutely amazing with power. Yeah, he did not look like missing, and those two could have a partnership as well. That's what I said, there's so many scoring options. A lot of them are younger players as well in the attack. That's what's the scary thing. So yeah, that's another goal, another great pass through. Marcus Rashford still did a hell of a lot there to convert. Excellent finish, just low and powerful, makes it incredibly hard for the goalkeeper to make the save there. So yeah, those two boys together there celebrating, you love to see it. You love to see that. And that Marcus, that's his first goal. That's his first goal of the Premier League season. He'll be wanting to get it, yeah, surely get a few more now. So it's Bruno Fernandes launching another attack just before half time, a couple minutes remaining until the whistle will be blown. And what a ball from Harper! Did you see that? That long pass for Marcus Rashford, who scores again. He scores again, and he is on fire today. But you have to say, that was set up, all set up. Wow. By Tom Harper. He set it up absolutely perfect for Marcus Rashford. He still had to execute the volley, but he set it up for him to, you know, the best chance for him to convert. Absolutely amazing stuff to see. As we said, that's what he is focused on early in his career right now, as he's building up his talents. Just show he can contribute to the team, not try and be the biggest goal scorer. As much as you would love to score goals, just contribute. Again, in a build-up, he gets it back from Bruno Fernandes, moves around a little bit. He did that well, and it's going to end up with James. It's Daniel James who makes it 3-0, and it is a much better performance than we saw in the West Ham game. The whole team just creating chances much better. Bruno Fernandes building through midfield as well. Harper, he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. He does not get credited with nothing here, just apart from a simple pass that got completed. Won't get an assist to his name. But yeah, his composure there led to the third goal. Oh, and don't tell me he could have another chance late in the game. He's moving around in the box, plays it off to Marcus Rashford, who goes down, admittedly pretty easy there. The fans should really not be expecting a penalty off that. But, oh, the ball is won back. Bruno Fernandes. Harper, he's trying to find some space to get a ball into, but he goes to McTominay. And now it's Rashford. McTominay gets it back to Harper. Oh, could he have took a shot there, but he plays it off to get it back. And unfortunately, there's always blocks. Like you saw there, that's why he was hesitant the first time. Then he gets it back. James plays it back to him. It's another block shot, but Harper is just looking so good in the Manchester United attack right now. He doesn't look like a 17-year-old striker. He looks like a guy who's been there and done it all before. He just knows how to orchestrate attacks, and he's really done that so well. So the dying minutes of the game, the dying minutes, Crystal Palace are not looking very likely. They haven't looked likely today, just scoring and doing anything and constructing a good attack like United have done. So wonderful, wonderful effort from the whole team. Obviously, the goal scorers get a lot of credit, but defense held up, and defending like that for, you know, for the duration of 90 minutes has got to be applauded. They did their job. When they don't concede a goal, that's as good as scoring goal. They deserve the same plaudits. Absolutely amazing effort from the boys at the back, and that's just simply a great team performance, a great Premier League game here today. Great Premier League performance from Manchester United. Marcus Rashford, yeah, he's always going to be the star of the day when, yeah, he put home a couple goals. Very strong. There's Azpilicueta as well. He was a very important new signing. Very experienced. And that's, I think, what the Manchester United side needed, and really showed why we held strong today at the back. And then the young attackers with the skills and the great finishing ability was shown today. Really, really good. Nothing to complain about that performance there. You see again, a 9.2 rating. That was one of his best games, Tom. That's probably his best game so far with 2 assists, 9.2 rating. I don't think you can argue with that. He had an excellent game and very impressed. The fans are very, very impressed with what Tom is doing and excited for his future. There's rumours that he still will be loaned out. Will Tom Harper be loaned out? There's rumours of that. But he just wants to play game by game when he gets an opportunity. In January, maybe he will go out. Maybe he will go out on loan. Definitely some lower league teams. Maybe in League 1, League 2 could spark the interest. If not the Championship, we will just have to see what happens. Right now, he's just focused on his game, his skills that he's trying to improve. And you can see he's steadily doing so. But Tom Harper, he had a few important games here. Now, it's time for him to get some rest. And we will see you guys next time.